Thank you. Sit down. All right. So, it's your boy here, Mr. Sierra Hinton, and I'm here with my man JB, and we are here, just basically shooting the breeze. We got a couple of topics we want to talk about. I think that the first one we should hit. Let's just look at this real quick and see what they saying.
Evans is speaking exclusively with Fox 35. She wants you to see this attack. Her hope is that it will prevent future attacks. Fox 35's Dave Puglisi caught up with her just before she went into hiding.
Evans says that she's nervous and scared. She's packing up her things in order to get to a safe place. She's afraid that Stacy may be coming back to Orlando.
Ooh.
This was just the last straw, I would say. I really, truly feel that if it continues, he will kill me.
Kristen Evans opening up about the violent encounter she had with her ex-boyfriend and former NFL running back Zach Stacy.
Now I do not. Please.
Well, every time a car has passed by, I am resisting the urge to look to see who it is. I started crying when you walked up because I'm scared, you know?
The incident happened Saturday afternoon. All of it captured on Evans' home surveillance cameras.
I'm also afraid that he's going to get away with this, that he's going to run, and I don't know where he is, or that he might retaliate.
Evans began an on-again, off-again relationship with Stacy in August of 2019. In recent months, she says Stacy has gotten more and more physical with her. She says Stacy was supposed to turn himself in after police issued a warrant for his arrest, but he has not.
He just feels justified in his actions, so there's nothing that anyone could do to justify something like that.
Evans says that she's filed reports against Stacy.
So we're gonna stop it here. Basically, the topic, I thought we were going to start with the vaccine mandate, but we went to this first. Domestic violence is basically the topic here at hand. So, as it pertains to domestic violence, prior to even seeing this video, like, what would you say are your thoughts on domestic violence first? Independent watching this, I know we just watched this, but what are your thoughts on domestic violence as a whole?
I definitely think it's horrible. It's wrong, and I feel that if I have to put hands on you, I should just rather leave you, or before it not happen, let you know I'm not happy or something is wrong. But for me to feel that I could put hands on you, who do I think I am as a person that because I don't like something I'm gonna start hitting you? It's wrong, and it's not and you can't justify it.
All right. Okay. So that's your thoughts and feelings on. Okay. Now, as it pertains to this particular situation, where we're looking at ex-NFL player, got to bring race up because I'm pretty sure race would be an issue here. Him being black, her being white.
I feel like even if she was black, even if it was black on black, I feel that you shouldn't put hands on male or female. I feel is either something spoken about or keep it moving. I feel if I dislike you that much or I'm really that angry at you, and I understand sometimes anger do bring on, probably you might want to get physical, but you have to detach yourself. You cannot just let yourself go and just turn around and start attacking somebody and wailing on somebody. It's wrong. And it's not like you even having a fight. You just turn around and just abusing somebody. And I feel a lot of people trying to get a high off of just beating somebody that's not fighting them back.
So this is your thoughts and feelings as it pertains to domestic violence or violence as a whole?
Violence as a whole, also domestic violence. I feel like you shouldn't. I just feel that you should not abuse your partner or anybody you're dating or anybody in general. It's just that just the energy or the mindset to feel that I could turn around and just wail on somebody and they're not even attacking me back. I think it's definitely a controlling thing. It's definitely not a masochist, but the opposite of, you understand? Something like to inflict pain on somebody.
Right. So I wish what I tried to pull up. This was actually a news article that we pulled up. I wanted to just pull up the video by itself, so that we could just see the video of it happening and not the voices. Must be the first time that she actually came out publicly to speak about it since it happened. Because prior to actually listening to the article and hear her speak about it, honestly, my thoughts was more on the line of, people who will provoke other individuals into violence. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people know how to push other people's buttons, and they will do that and just keep pushing and pushing just to see, like, have you ever been in a situation, heard of a situation, witnessed a situation like that?
Okay, I understand if the person attacked you first, then self-defense. But for me to get hit once and still hit you 5-6 times after, that's terror. It's coming from rage. It's coming from that's not me fighting back. Now I'm just attacking you.
So sometimes it's like a person might not even be mad at you. They might just have some inner thing that's going on within themselves, and then they'll project it out into the victim.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to say about domestic violence? Because remember, domestic violence isn't always just spousal, disagreements. It can anything that goes on within the home. It could be brother versus brother, sister versus sister, mother versus daughter, father versus son. Anything that basically happens within the home is domestic violence, and anything that happens outside in the street is, street violence or public violence. But I know we're talking more about domestic violence, and usually we always talk about the victims, but we don't never really talk about the abuser or where they may be coming from. And based on what you've said so far, it sounds like the actions are never justified, no matter what. Is that like kind of where you are with it? Like, no matter what a person says to you, you should be able to, I guess, walk away.
Well, you need to learn how to walk away, because I'm not gonna lie to you. If it's a fist fight, we going back and forth. That's a difference. We're actually having a physical fight. But for me to okay, stop, and you're turning around and just willing at me. And I understand too, like certain cases, for instance, this person really tried it for the last damn time, so now you want to kick their ass. I get that, but it does come with consequences. It does come with consequences. Because let's be real, you hit me once, but now I'm wailing at you, and now you have a busted eye, and you're bleeding and everything. I mean, think about it. Law-wise, people are going to say, you're the attacker.
Right.
So you have to not try to black out. You have to try you have to try and detach yourself and try and know, what, enough is enough, and let me walk away from the situation. You have to try. Right. And I understand it's easier said than done. I get it.
I got you. I definitely agree with you as well. What about in a particular situation where the smaller person is abusing the bigger person?
I feel abuse is abuse, no matter what size. You could be a 110 and the person can be 200 pounds. Abuse is still abuse, because I feel if this person is yo, chill out, I don't want to fight you, and you keep on going after them, I feel they're utilizing your weak. They're trying to use your weakness. You know what I'm saying? They feel because you're not attacking me back. Because even with this news report, I feel she turned and started to fuck him up. No disrespect. She started to throw him in the TV and threw him down the floor. Now I'd say he probably would discontinue the attack. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people feel because when they're winning, they're going to continue and continue and continue, because they think about, I'm going to try to give you all the anger that's built up inside me. I'm going to keep on attacking you and keep on beating you up until I feel better. Because that's the whole point of a lot of this domestic violence. Because if it's just an argument, we could cuss all day and not even fight. Right. So it kind of give you you become a punching bag. Right.
I definitely understand that. Okay. Final thoughts on that before we go to the next topic?
Actually, I think I'm okay on that.
Okay, cool. Let's shoot with mental health.
Mental health is very important. I feel a lot of people's walking around, the grandmas, aunties, uncles, grandddads. A lot of people middle age, younger, older, walk around with a lot of mental health issues, and I feel that people, children with special needs, and the list goes on. I feel that if a lot of these problems was taken care of and and watched, and somebody try to get half these people help, a lot of people gonna be walking around, you know, how I say, at their edge, ready to pop off, or how I say,
like just lose it,
yeah.
or snap, or because like if you can see, I kind of went from domestic violence into mental health out of the list of topics because I can see how they can coincide. It can definitely be an issue that the young man was going through, completely independent of what that situation was, and he may have brought his feelings from another situation into this one. And now, and again, this is about us making decisions on our emotions and not off of our intellect or our logic and our reasoning skills, which happens with a lot of the times. We make our decisions based on how we feel. We don't really think logically and rationally about things. It's just, I feel this way, so I'm gonna act this way. And as a race of people in this country, we have been taught even since a younger age, like, you know, the only way to get results is for us to act a fool. If a black person ain't acting irate and loud and, you know, then they're not going to get any results. We can't go with a suit and tie on and present a case and win anything. We have to show out to get any type of result.
Well, not necessarily, because then we just become the mad black woman, the mad black man. So sometimes we do have to be a little rational. Sometimes I think we do have to turn around and, how I said, have some type of reasoning. You know, we can't always jump on it and think that if I don't get loud and black, that nobody's not gonna hear me, because that doesn't always work. Sometimes you have to turn and actually, how I said, calm yourself down and have some type of what's the word I would use? Some type of knowledge of what you're going through. And a lot of people don't know what they're going through because nobody ever turned and told them their, how I say, their what's the word I would give? Their symptoms, their issues, you know what I'm saying? That was ever spoken about. So they just feel, this is how I move, this is how I am. Because I read the term of, oh, that's how I speak, that's how I move. You know,
this is just right. I've been like this my whole life, and it ain't never been a problem before. So I'm gonna keep, you know, until it obviously potentially becomes a problem. And then, so as it pertains to mental health, where do you say it begins?
From childhood.
Childhood.
In the home, in the school. Because let's be real. When you're a child, the children could shape you. You know, being negative and calling you names and making you feel you're not enough. Your mother, your father could make you feel you're not enough. Your siblings, your parents, people in your neighborhood, the list goes on. It can be multiple things, because let's be real. If you get stepped on once, you might not feel, but if you get stepped on many times, it starts to hurt.
After a while, right. Or you can start to get numb to it.
You can get numb to it. You can, because you know this. It reaches a point. If I've been all ugly all my life, and I get called ugly, I'm used to it. Well, first I get called beautiful, or pretty, or handsome. Now I'm like, what do you want? What do you need? What's this about?
Right.
Me pretty? Are you serious? Cause it's so true. When you hear one thing all your life, you hear something of encouragement and endearment. Now you feel like somebody's either tricking you or somebody's lying to you.
Right.
And also certain cases, if nobody ever told you in the first place, now that you turn around and you get closer to the person, because you're like, oh my God, somebody actually loves me. Somebody actually see me for who I am. Somebody actually think I'm beautiful. So also too,
you've never been taught how to receive love, because you've always been given the opposite your whole life. So you become accustomed to that, and you're used to people treating you bad, and then finally you meet someone who actually treats you the right way, and you don't even know how to accept it because you're only used to the opposite.
Yeah, I feel that you either accept, you know how to accept it, or you over accept it. Now you feel, he said he loved me. Oh, now I'm going crazy. Now I feel like, you know, it's so crazy. It's like it gives you like a thin line between love and hate. That makes sense. If I could use that,
no, it
that
does.
line.
It does.
Because first you do me wrong, now I'm going to go crazy, now I'm going to go nuts, now I want to kill you, now I want to turn around and make your life hell, because like, oh, how